Alright, welcome back. So this one, let's talk about structural stability and building. So we have our general frame block. Let's actually craft some more. We'll craft a whole bunch. Alright, so your general frame block. As you can see, it's highlighted in white right now. Alright, so right now, the way it currently is set up is with this color right now. If I was to place this block on here, any direction on this side, it's going to cause that to fall. However, if I place it on this side, it is not going to cause it to fall. That is because this block coming out can only hold so much weight. Okay, so let's just go ahead and let's just drop this. So you see it goes ahead and it just falls. And we lose all that. And then you can just go ahead and pick it back up. Alright, so with that being said, if we look at the actual frames, so this is just a wooden frame. This is the basic one. You can actually see it has a massive 5 and a horizontal support of 40. So if we did the math and we divide it, that actually goes, 5 goes into 48 times. So it can support 8 blocks, essentially. Now, as you upgrade, it will actually continue through all the way from wood, which this is like level 1 wood. You can use this hammer to upgrade. That would be your level 2 wood. Or you can use this hammer, and it's a lot quicker. Then your next upgrade is going to be cobblestone, concrete, and then if you're able to find a crucible and lucky enough, you can go to forged steel. So that will actually be your maximum upgrade that you can actually do. So let's look at the upgrade values or the mass stabilities for the cobblestone, the solid wood, and the metal. Alright, so here we have this is our wood, our solid wood. So remember down here, this is our frame. So this is our solid wood. Has the same value as their frame does. It's just the hit points are a lot more with 500. Okay, so then if we go to the cobblestone has a lot more horizontal support. Or actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, it does have more horizontal support. 80 more horizontal support. And the blocks do weigh total of 10. So it's a gain of 5 on the mass. So when we go to concrete, pretty much the same thing. The only upgrade there is the hit points, right? You can see that right there. And then from concrete to steel, you can see that the metal does weigh 10 more, but we do get an increase of 180 and then an actual increase of 500 or 5,000 hit points and then more explosion resistance. Okay, and the vertical support is pretty much just you can go as high as the game will allow you to build. So with those in mind, I mean you can build your base off of that math, or you can go off of your little color coding. The choice is going to be up to you. However, if you do understand the math of it, it makes it a lot easier. Instead of having like stilts everywhere and then having to reinforce your stilts, make it so that way zombies can't necessarily topple your tower down, so to say. But the structural stability has been fixed as of the experimental Alpha 20.1. So now when you are building and this was like one structure, you removed it and then you replaced it, it no longer jeopardizes the integrity of everything else around it. So the structural integrity is actually fixed, and the bugs do help, or the lack of bugs do help, as well as the now color coding. So even if we were to come this way, you can see no matter where we place a block on this side of the metal, it's going to fall. No matter where. Unless we do that, and then you can see, then we were able to add a couple more because that one does support some. Then if we upgraded this one, actually, we'll upgrade it to cobble. We should be able to, nope, not quite yet. I think we might have to place one more. Yeah. So if I was to like place one there, we can keep going and then have to place another one and then keep going. But you kind of understand the structural integrity. It'll make it a lot easier for you. Just look at your numbers when you actually have the blocks in your inventory. That's not the inventory. That's the inventory. When you have the blocks in inventory, you can actually see the actual numbers. Just keep that in mind. Now, if you are going from a solid upgrade, you're doing the upgrade route. Um, you might want to actually pull the numbers up so you are aware. Now, if you do start with a frame and then you upgrade all the way, the structural integrity does get stronger as you upgrade. So as long as you start from the bottom and work your way up, your project should not collapse on you. However, if you were to start on the top and or the outside, work your way in, the exterior weight can be a little bit too much for your load bearing walls and or supports. All right, well, that pretty much does it for this one on the getting to know your building blocks. And I will see you in the next one.